to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time. So today I'm going to transform myself into Venom. The most important parts of Venom are teeth and the tongue. So we're gonna make those separately before I get into makeup at all. For the teeth, I'm gonna be using these plastic pellets that I got from a makeup store. They usually have these at Michael's as well, just so you guys know. To work with these, you have to melt it in hot water. So now that we put the pellets in the water, you just have to wait until the pellets are clear so we know they're ready to work with. Oh, they're getting clear right now. Oh my god, look at that. Now that they're totally clear, you just scoop them out like this. Oh my god, so cool. What you want to do is just make really sharp teeth. So I'm just cutting. Just make different shapes and sizes so it gives a more realistic look. And if you want, once you're done cutting the tooth, you can shape it, give it a little curve as well, so it's looking more like a tooth, as you guys can see. Also, as you're working with it, if it gets hardened, it's okay. You can just dip it back in the water and it will be soft right up. Now that I have a bunch of teeth, I did longer teeth, which look like this for the upper set, and I did smaller and wider teeth for the lower ones. Now I'm gonna make the tongue. For the tongue, I've got this amateur wire. This is the wire that you use for like little sculptures and stuff like that. This is going to be my base, and I'm gonna wrap tin foil around it. Once you have the shape for the wire, just use a wire cutter and cut the wire for the length that you want. What I'm gonna do is just use aluminum foil and wrap it around it. I'm just gonna keep doing this until I have the shape that I want. When you work with smaller pieces of aluminum sheets, like let's say for the tip of the tongue, it's just easier to give the shape. So once you have the shape that you want, we're gonna move on to our brick of clay. This is a modeling clay, sulfur-free plastiline. Plastiline? Not sure. So what I'm going to do is heat it up a little bit and start shaping my clay. I'm basically just gonna slap it around it. You could use a heating gun, but clay gets really hot, and if it's shiny, do not touch it. It is literally like hot wax. It gets really hot. So what I'm using is just a regular hair dryer. It only makes it soft enough. It doesn't make it super soft. I'm just gonna keep heating up pieces and just slapping them on and shaping them with my hand. Once it's heated, it gets sticky, so it's easy to put it on the tin foil. You don't have to put any kind of glue or anything like that. As you guys can see, it is all covered. And for the smoothing part, I'm just gonna use rubbing alcohol. Once my fingers are covered with alcohol, we're just going to smooth this out. This makes so much easier to just smooth everything out. And there we have it, the tongue. The infamous Venom tongue. I'm gonna start with covering up my brows. So what you wanna do is just get rubbing alcohol and wipe off the excess oil or dirt that's on your brows. I'm just gonna grab the Elmer's glue stick and wipe off the glue on the skin, and we're gonna wait until it's dry. Once it's dry, I'm just going to apply more layers of glue until I have the hole that I want. Well, now that my brows are glued down and I'm living my 90s bushy brow fantasy, I'm just gonna grab this RCA No color powder on a puff and just put it on the brow. A lot of powder. The struggle that nobody shows you. You know what? I can pull off a little bald. What I want to do is just get these parts glued to my face. I'm gonna use Prozaid. For the mouth, I'm gonna be using liquid latex and cotton pads. My favorite part of doing these is when you're doing this and you ordered food and the delivery comes and the delivery guy just sees you like this and you kind of have to explain yourself. I'm just gonna use this Maroon Paradise paint in red. I'm just gonna create gums with this. To add depth, I'm just gonna use this Global Body Paint in Deep Merlot. I'm gonna paint the inside of it black. So I'm using this mixture of liquid latex and Prozade. I'm basically putting them on the gums that I created. You just want to layer all the teeth and make sure the bottom part is kind of like the mouth is open, so the teeth are facing outwards instead of straight. And I'm just going to paint the cap. I'm basically painting the base, leaving the areas like for the eyes. I'm gonna do the eyes now.
Guys, you do not want to do this, trust me.
For the details, like on the edges, I'm going to use this concealer brush. For the body, I'm going to be using this Maroon paint in light gray. I'm going to be drawing the veins. I'm done with painting. I'm just going to add a little slimy texture.